All right, I am at the train station right here in Malaga, Spain. This will be my last day in Europe. I'm heartbroken about it, but as everyone knows, the coronavirus is going crazy. The entire country of Spain is shutting down, so it's just the smartest option to go home. All right, at the train station. I'm trying not to cry. Hopefully I'll be able to find a flight to the States. We'll see. Stay tuned. If not, I'll just stay in Spain. I've been in the airport for like 3 hours at this point. Everything was closed. There's like no counters that are open. All of the airlines are shut down. I finally went up to just a random airline, like, just tell me how to get to Dallas. And she's like, oh, let me look it up for you. Looks it up. She finds a flight to Dallas for 2,600 euros. No thank you. I could fly across the world 100 times for that much money. Since the flight that I do have isn't till tomorrow at 2 p.m. I have more than 24 hours until my flight leaves. So I figured, like, you know, might as well just do something instead of sitting in the airport all day. The beach was about 2 miles away, which is kind of far to carry my backpack, but I was gonna do it anyway. But then I found a park that's about like 1.5 miles away. I was gonna do that, and then I can't find the paths anywhere. Like, it's like super busy roads, no pedestrian walkways, nowhere to go. I guess I'll just go sit in the airport for the next 28 hours.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited.
Good old tomato and cheese sandwich. Salud. Sadly, I didn't get to go camping during my European adventure, so there's all sorts of stuff that I brought that I didn't get to use. Like my sleeping pad, I haven't used it yet, but, well, I have to sleep in the airport tonight, so, hopefully I'll be able to get some sleep. I found like a dark corner, so it's not bad. All right, I ended up moving outside to sleep last night because it's like 4 million degrees inside the airport. I don't know if they're just trying to kill the virus with the heat, but yeah, it was hot. I woke up like drenched in sweat, so I moved outside. It was chilly, and like I haven't slept outside in a while, so it was pretty nice. I thought, okay, I got a couple hours at least. Well, after being delayed almost 4.5 hours in Malaga, we finally made it to Madrid. Just waited in line for like 30 minutes at the desk to talk to the people, and then we find out that it's not the correct place to be. We have to go to a different counter. After waiting in line for 1 hour and 47 minutes, we were able to get to a counter, and I got on a flight tomorrow to Miami. So we are heading to the hotel right now. They're gonna provide dinner, so I'm excited. So hopefully I will get to Miami tomorrow. All right, it is midnight. Finally made it to the hotel. We had to drive like 40 minutes to get to this hotel. I had to wait in another line with all of the people that were coming to this hotel to get a room. They gave us dinner, and oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so freaking hungry. I've been traveling for literally, I don't even know how long, and I'm dying. So this hotel has to be like super extra and fancy, and they have this thing that you need to put your key card to turn on the lights. So when you pull it out, the lights, well, they turn on now, but they didn't turn on earlier, and I scrambled around forever to just turn on the lights. They provided us with a hotel room, and they gave us breakfast and dinner. They gave us a list, and like you could just check off whatever you wanted, and they didn't have a limit. So this is my breakfast for the day. With this view, we've got eggs, fruit, croissants, hot chocolate, yogurt, cheese, all sorts of stuff. I've taken advantage of this. All right, yesterday was the craziest travel day. Our flight was supposed to be at 1:45, so we get there, whatever, we're waiting for our gate. They don't announce our gate, don't announce our gate, don't announce it, and then finally they announce it, so we go. And then we're sitting there and like nothing happens. We're supposed to be boarding, nothing happens, and then our gate changes. out of the blue. So then we moved to a different gate, and then we're just sitting there, like no one's telling us anything. We're just sitting there waiting, and finally, after like an hour of waiting, they tell us like to start checking in. So we check in, walk downstairs, get onto a bus that's gonna take us to the plane. We're just standing on the bus for probably 30 minutes, and we're all just like, what the heck is going on? Finally takes us to the plane, get on the plane, they make an announcement, we're delayed 15 minutes, whatever. Then we're sitting there for 15 minutes, then he's like, all right, we're delayed 2.5 hours, so we're gonna deboard the plane. And we're all like, are you kidding me? So we deboard the plane, take the bus, go back to the terminal. Like 10 minutes later, they're like, all right, we're getting back on the plane. And we're all like, oh my gosh. Video. It's real. It's real. Hopefully we're getting on this flight this time. And it's actually leaving the floor. Finally, we take the bus and then we get back onto the train, onto the plane, and then finally after like 30 minutes of taxiing around, we finally took off, made it. We all missed our flight, stood in line for like 2 hours just to get onto new flights, and they gave us all hotel rooms. Our flights weren't till today, so we had to wait for a bus for like 30 minutes, and then the hotel's like 40 minutes away from the airport. So oh my gosh, I'm tired.
El embarque de nuestro vuelo IB6165.
Adiós, España. Well, we arrived in Miami, but we cannot leave the plane yet. We have to wait and go in groups of 20. I'm just tired, I don't want to get off. Sat on the plane for like 45 minutes, finally got off, and now we're gonna do health checks. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we test negative. We go to a counter and they ask, where have we been? Are we feeling any of these symptoms? And I said no. And they were like, okay, take this paper. And I was like, is that it? So you're not even gonna check my temperature, do any sort of health screening at all? And the guy was like, yeah, if you feel any symptoms, just quarantine yourself. I was like, well, what if you don't feel any symptoms? And he's like, oh, just you know, kind of stay away from people. Like, it was not a big deal at all. The entire world is shutting down for this, and like, everyone seems like they're taking it like a super big deal, but then they're like not. I was so confused, and I'm so mad I had to wait on the plane for that. So I've been traveling non-stop for the past 3 months at a new place every at least 3 days. Been on 100 different trains, planes, buses, everything. I have not forgotten or left anything. Until today, I left my pillow on the plane. Literally the last day of my travels. Asked if I could get it back. They said to come back around 8. Went to my hotel, took a shower, had to take a shuttle to get back to the airport to find out they threw it away. Alright, they found my pillow and I got Taco Bell, so there's a silver lining to everything. This is all I've been craving for the past 2.5 months. Y'all don't even know how long I have been craving Taco Bell. They don't have it anywhere in the place I've been in Europe, and so I've just been wanting Taco Bell so bad. This is some good stuff. Europe doesn't know what they're missing. Alright, it is currently 4:30 a.m. In Miami. I'm flying from Miami to Houston, and then from Houston to Lafayette. I'm so tired, and I'm just so ready to be home. Getting on my flight to Houston. Alright, we made it to Houston. Now to walk over to the gate to head to Lafayette. arrived at the airport in Malaga 77 hours ago. I have finally arrived in Louisiana, at home. Solitary confinement, day 1. I'm at home in our mother-in-law suite. I got wine, I'm heating up some pizza, and working on a puzzle, listening to Netflix. So this will be a fun 14 days. So I got Neptune with me. Europe, I'll be back. So we'll see. Once all this blows over, I'll be back.